Hi.
Hi, I'm saying
Something.
things.
Hold on. Okay, I fixed my audio. Okay, cool. I don't know why my mic wasn't being picked up. I blame everything else. Hi, we're here with the new batch. We're very excited to be here this Monday in Exandria. So we're gonna go around. We're gonna say who we are and who we're playing. I'm Lindy. I'll be playing Glass Cannon, the Warforged War Wizard, who has some concerns about the well-being of her best friend. Shiny Pilot, how are you tonight?
I'm tired but good. I'm going to be playing Sunny. He's a Dragonborn. He's learning how to be adventurer with these wacky adventurers. And yeah, that's how things are going. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. D20 coup de grace, how are you?
That's me. I'll be playing Snaggletooth Blast Cap, and I'm not so worried. Everything's gonna be great.
Everything's gonna be great is the motto that Nuggetosaurus carries with her through life. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I try to carry that. It's a little difficult when a hurricane's bearing down on you, but it's fine.
Everything's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great.
Everything's gonna be great.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I am playing Silly Rept, the human bard who doesn't like being attacked by invisible things. That was not a fun time. Yeah, I don't trust anything that's happening right now, so I'm suspicious of everyone.
So the normal. In that case, I'm going to throw it over to our GM. Deception check this evening. How are you?
I am also dealing with hurricane anxiety. I'm just not on the landing side
Florida.
coast. I'm just on the other side where it's just going to roll right through. I'm on the you know what? I'm on the tornado side of the hurricane. So fun. So let's see if we can have a hurricane of fun here tonight. Maybe a tornado of fun. I don't know. Hey, that's how we roll here with bad jokes and puns. And hi, I'm Deception Check. I'm a little loopy. It's been a day. I expect it to be more days following the next two. It's going to be something. Yeah, we're playing Call of the Netherdeep with our fine little new batch friends here on Monday, Exandria, the new batch. They have been spending a lot of time in Ank'Harel, and it has been going about as well as you would expect that these adventurers would have in Ank'Harel, in Maquette. And right now, they went for just a simple visit to, let's get it. Thank you. They ended up at the Life Dome because that sounded like a fun place. Snaggletooth wanted to blow it up for whatever reason. He's still planning on blowing it up because what does a goblin do? He blows things up because that's what goblins do. A goblin's got a gob right there. And, the rest of them went there to kind of discover a way into the city below Ank'Harel. They believe that there is an ancient city down there, flooded or buried, called Kelmaro. The city underneath, the hidden city, lots of things. They're trying to excavate it because it is a city from 800 years before, at the time of the Age of Arcanum, which was destroyed in a cataclysm with the rest of the world as everything was changed and the gods were thrown down. And so they went to this dome. It's just a dome. It's a dome that collects water. It's a central part of the city. It helps provide all the water for the city, that the main stream and spring that's there. And instead, it kind of spit them out. A big eruption of water overcame them, kicked them out, and they were attacked by invisible stalkers. They were able to eventually get through the little invisible friends that they created. And after doing a little bit of more research around the Life Dome, they are heading back to the Crystal Chateau to speak with Yusef Prolix, their connection to the allegiance of all sight. And Lindy's already smiling through something. I'm almost afraid now. So I'm going to pass the game back to the players so that they can go and infuriate me with how many names they corrupt and kill in this session. So I am looking so forward to it. You're on your way back to the Crystal Chateau. What's going on, guys?
Just getting back to the Crystal Chateau.
Coffee. Lots of coffee.
No shenanigans
I'm
here.
lost. Where are we?
What time of day is it?
Should be like lunchtime now.
Yeah, it's probably lunchtime. You weren't there very long. You did a little bit of research. You kind of wandered around. You're in the middle of a field full of
I got dunked.
you got dunked. You know, Snaggletooth had a bath. I mean, you guys got dunked. She had a bath. I understand. I mean, all your gunpowder's wet now. You can't use it.
No.
And so, yes, it's about lunchtime.
I gotta go hang my gunpowder out to dry.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Fair. So anybody know what invisible stalkers are? Because like that guy was talking about them, and that's apparently what. Anybody know anything about them?
They were indeed invisible.
Let's
Stalkers. They could be around right now.
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know.
Perception checks.
Oh no.
Perception.
I'm good at these. Hey.
You don't see
19.
anything. Sully, you don't see anything. Sonny, you're not sure.
19.
Okay, 19. All of you, other than Sonny, are perfectly capable of seeing that there are no invisible stalkers stalking you.
First off, I'm not looking. All right, I'm listening.
Okay, you don't hear anything.
Because I don't expect to see any invisible stalkers.
Sonny, you're not confident. You think every out of the corner of your eye, you see
shadow.
Like wavy shadows and heat. You know,
just
waves
put over there.
that. Yeah, you're a little off put by this.
I shoot over there.
You just shoot?
Did you get it?
I don't know.
Shoot it again! Shoot it again!
Stop, guys! Stop! Shoot! Stop!
What?
Stop.
It was over there. I saw
There
it.
is no threat detected.
There's nothing here.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yes.
and you start firing off a gun in the city, you're gonna hurt somebody, and then we're gonna get arrested.
That's
And
the
I'd
point.
rather not go to jail again. So,
You have been in jail?
yeah,
Yeah.
a couple times.
What happened?
Jail's no big deal. You just give the guard some cheese or something and let you out.
I do not have cheese on me, and I have never been in
Also-
jail that I can recall.
Jail in Jagao is very different than jail in Rexendrome.
It is?
Oh yeah, and also in Nicodranus.
What about jail
Apparently.
in Maquette?
Never been to jail in Maquette. Don't know about that one.
You suddenly hear someone going, "We could probably solve that for you." You turn and you see one of the guards, one of the Maquisian guards standing there.
Ah!
Can anyone explain to me why there were gunfire here?
There was
That
the
was
invisible.
me! We were shooting at the invisible stalkers.
Yes, the invisible stalkers. They attacked us earlier. I saw one.
Right. Right now, you were attacked by an invisible stalker here.
Well, no, he shot it and scared it away, so we weren't attacked.
Do you have any proof of this accusation?
We do have, if you go speak with the what the fuck is his name?
I'm looking.
Um,
Carlisle Krugen
if you speak with
at
thank
the
you,
Life Dome.
class. He can confirm our story.
Krugen can.
Yeah, he was there.
Fine. Would you accompany me back to the Life Dome so we can find out whether or not you're telling me the truth?
Can we wait here? Because like we were just there and walking back and forth.
I could have my subordinates come in and put you in chains so I can guarantee you don't go away, or you can follow me.
Fine.
Thank
We
you.
will accompany you.
Excellent. I appreciate it.
I'm partial to chains.
Okay, Snaggletooth, we can talk about that part later. No. Can I do? I want
As
to
like
do,
a
an
fashion
insight check.
accessory.
What are you
Is
checking?
I want to do an insight check. Is this guy like? Is he legit a guard? Or,
I mean,
'cause,
he's
like,
wearing the uniform you've seen. As
That
far
look
as
of
you can,
nowhere.
as far as you
That
can
uniform
tell,
doesn't
he's
mean
got
anything.
he's got captain bars on. Like he's actually a pretty high-ranking
All right.
city official at this point in time. If you'd like the insight, I will give you an opportunity to tell
I
how
would.
serious he is, please.
I would
Is
like
any
to,
part
yes.
of him invisible?
No, but if he was, you couldn't see it.
Oh, that's a 10.
A 10. I mean, of course, he
Mhm.
seems like he's telling the truth. I mean,
Okay.
but how can you be sure?
Yeah, you can't be sure with anybody.
That's Sully 100% of the time, all
with
the time. anyway.
everybody.
Yeah.
He starts walking back towards the Life Dome. Do you follow him,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nagel?
I'm like, are we gonna kill this guy?
I-
All right,
No.
going. All right, we're going. All right.
Okay.
They get away, and
You guys, didn't get very far from the Life Dome before you ran into this situation. He walks you back over. Stand outside, please. I'll go in and speak with him for a moment. Just stay right
Yes.
there.
Yes.
And you see him walk up, pull out a crystal, open up the gate. You see Krugen over there, and they're talking, and they're pointing at you, and you see Krugen nodding and just like really emoting quite excessive.
so
like
many of them.
you know, and
Did I
he's like
mention-
showing like exploding water and then stabbing and all, you know, and
Talks
so
with his
he's,
hands.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he's looking. You see the guard looking.
Like, how did you get this guy to vouch for you random schmucks from out of
Okay.
town?
And he just
mentioned
nods,
That I
we're
hate
not
cops.
random schmucks. We're heroes.
and he
I
comes
should-
back
why did I
outside. He's
mention
like,
We didn't mention it. He doesn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
of course. Much to my surprise, your story is true.
Yes.
I want to thank you for protecting the Life Dome and the employees that work in the area. Could I please ask that, unless you're being actively attacked by something, not to discharge explosives or firearms inside the city limits?
Yes, that is a reasonable ask, Snaggletooth.
Yes, quite reasonable. We are heroes.
I just don't know what to say.
To be
It's okay,
fair,
Snaggle.
we've been attacked a couple of times. We were attacked by a giant elephant and now invisible stalker, so more than likely we'll be attacked again with our
Please
growing
just say that
friend.
you'll comply with my request, and that way I won't have to follow up any further with this situation.
Yes.
I will comply with your request, so you don't have to follow up any further on this situation.
Excellent. Please return to wherever it is you were going, and I will finish up here with the Life Dome. Thank you.
Yes.
He
Thank
turns
you.
around and goes back inside the building.
I'm not doing what that asshole said.
Yeah, fuck the police.
Hold on, I'm rolling.
Oh no!
I'm rolling.
I'm gonna insight check because she said that, but I'm not sure if it was a sarcastic way or if she has interest in this person.
Were you saying that quietly, Snaggletooth?
I mean,
He did
thought
whisper
I
it.
was.
He was
Okay,
like, I'm not
okay.
gonna do what he said.
You see him kind of cock his head as he's walking and just kind of laugh and go inside.
Like goblins, man.
Goblins. I
Fucking
swear.
goblins.
Oh, goodness.
Hmm.
All right, so you're free to make your way back to the Crystal Chateau.
Wonderful.
We head back. I would like to do as we're walking. I went to college. Do I know anything about invisible stalkers?
You were
Um,
educated.
You can roll a nature check if you wish, or history.
I will go with history. I am proficient in that.
Are they elementals?
That's a 24.
Oh.
Very nice.
Good.
Yes. You took an aberrations and monsters of the weird and wild in college. It was a fun kind of throwaway course, 2
Mm.
credits, not a big deal, but you actually paid attention on this day because you thought being invisible was cool.
Yeah.
You know, anything that can hide what it is when around other people is always, you know, piqued your interest, and you know, it's been just something that you've always been interested in. So yeah, you know whatever you'd like to know about it.
Okay, so I know like they are sent specifically after
They are conjured creatures that, for the most part, are
Have particular targets.
they are given commands and will
Yeah.
follow them for the most part.
Yeah.
So
Guys.
you would know that someone conjured them and expected them to do a job, and the fact that they attacked you meant that you probably were the target, or someone else at the same time would have been the target.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So, to no one's surprise, I think somebody's after us.
What?
Yeah. So, like, one of my first semesters in Rexentrum, I took like this aberration class, right? Monstrosities, aberrations. Invisible stalkers, they don't act on their own. They're conjured creatures and they are given orders, and they typically go after certain targets and they don't stop until they find and kill their target, or they themselves are killed. So, like, somebody probably conjured them and sent them after us, or sent them to stop us from doing something, but
They must be villains, since we are heroes.
yeah, because that's how that works.
Could we have set off some sort of like security system?
I mean, it's possible when you're dealing with an ancient city from before the, I want to say the cataclysm, but that's not right.
Long
my God.
ago.
What's it called? The when everything blew up.
That thing.
I like
That
that
thing.
description best. We'll go with that.
Yeah, when everything blew up, like,
I mean,
it could be it could have been like a failsafe from, trying to get into the city from the Age of Arcanum, but like, I don't know.
I think
I
that
just-
is unlikely, seeing as how other people attempted to pretty much do the same things we attempted today.
That's
They
very
were not
true.
assaulted.
And we didn't do anything. We were literally just standing there talking, and then everything exploded. So,
Yes.
like, we couldn't have triggered anything.
There's one thing we have they didn't. I just pull out the necklace.
Yeah, no, that's probably why somebody sent invisible stalkers after us.
Why?
Because of that. Because you keep fucking showing that to literally everyone we meet, Snaggletooth.
You have reminded me. May I cast the spell on it again today, Snaggletooth?
Oh yeah, of course.
I feel like Sully is
Ooh.
like a 22-year-old kid just herding cats. Like,
I feel like it, yeah.
yeah.
pulling out her hair.
Just casting the Arcanist magic aura every day on this thing to make it look non-magical, make it look cheap and chintzy. And Snaggletooth thinks it's amazing. It's to protect snags, honestly.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, so I think we should be careful. The Crystal Chateau, like the college, they seem great, but I really don't think we should trust anybody but us. And even that's iffy sometimes.
Do you not trust us, Sully?
I trust some of you.
Who do you not trust?
We'll discuss that later.
All right.
Definitely not the raccoon that lives under the floorboards.
Yeah, definitely not that fucking raccoon. And also, Daryl are a little shifty. So
I thought Daryl was all right. Daryl does seem a little shifty, though.
yeah, Daryl's more shifty than Daryl. So
This is true. He shuffles more.
yeah, it's very suspicious.
Definitely, people are shady.
Yeah.
Called
If anybody
the
shuffles,
shady
we're sorry.
shuffler. The shady shambler, Daryl.
Shady Shambler. I like that.
I'm just confused now.
I'm sorry, are you never not confused?
What?
It's confusing.
Not when I know I'm making an explosive entrance.
That's fair.
We probably shouldn't do that.
Dang.
At least not right now.
As the conversation wanes on the explosive entrance, you see the familiar shapes and the light coloring of the Crystal Chateau, which you know is the administrative building for most of the university, and where you know Prolix is waiting on you inside. Stop it! Just
I
stop
didn't
it!
say anything.
We will head in.
Wonderful. You make your way through the floors of the Crystal Chateau to Yusuf Prolix's office, and he welcomes you in. So how did it go? I heard
We were
well-
attacked by invisible stalkers. That's how it went.
Oh, I saw the massive spillover of the water. It doesn't happen that often, and I was hoping everyone was okay, but you said you were attacked by what?
Invisible stalkers. They came from the water.
Can you explain what?
They were
Yeah.
invisible and stalking.
And
correct-
attacking.
Yes. The correct monstrous classification would fall under invisible stalker.
That wasn't exactly what I was looking for in a description. I sent you to find a new entrance into the city below.
Before we were able to find such, we were asked to report back to you about the invisible stalker attack from Carlisle Krugen.
All right, and you're absolutely sure that they were invisible stalkers.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Summoned creatures designed to only do a particular bidding of whoever summoned them.
Yes.
Mostly assassination and what?
Yes.
And they attacked you all.
Yes.
I went to college. Yep. I took a class on them.
I'm a professor.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can't confirm that that's what they were. Like, I recognize them.
Okay. All right. That's Well, that's concerning.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very
Especially
concerning.
for us.
And you didn't have any? Did you do any cursory look over of the?
We
Life
did afterwards.
They did not have pockets.
We looked at the life dome after
the
we
life
were
dome
attacked.
did not have pocket. The life
No,
dome.
the invisible stalkers.
Invisible
Snaggletooth
stalkers.
checked.
No pockets.
I don't want to know.
I'm so sorry. That tickled me so much last time.
Would you mind staying here for a moment? I need to contact the chancellor. Oh, here's your payment. And he places down a
The
washed
chancellor
leather
of
bag.
what? Invisible stalkage?
The chancellor of the university.
Oh, I see. I was only aware
Chancellor
that he's a diplomatic.
Alakratos, the
Oh,
leader
yes.
of the Legions of All Sight.
Lactose intolerant. Yes.
Lactose. Yeah.
Lactose.
Yeah.
Alakratos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alakratos?
So sorry about his toes.
Oh, God. I'll be back in a moment, all right?
Yes.
Sure.
He moves into a rear part of his office and closes the door, and you could hear talking.
I will count our reward.
Okay. It is 300 gold pieces.
Perfect.
Must
I will
be
put
hard.
it. Go ahead.
No, sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna put the leather bag in with all of our other gold.
I
Okay.
think,
I'm sorry?
he was just gonna say, I think it must be hard for that guy to walk without toes.
Oh,
Must be off balance all the time.
Of course. So, Yusuf Prolix comes back out of the back room and sits down. It's like, I really want to apologize profusely for all the situations. I had no idea you'd have to deal with something so deadly as a run over of the life dome, and then followed up by invisible stalkers trying to kill you. It's a wonder that you survived.
They were
either
not
of those.
particularly deadly. Wait,
You
didn't
guys-
Glass get knocked down real low in HP?
Mhm.
Sunny,
yeah.
Sunny and
No,
Sully
Glass was
did.
fine. You two did. Snaggletooth and I
Yeah.
didn't take a hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is true. You two are quite fragile and fleshy.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah.
That
was
is the
painful.
drawback to organics.
Yes.
Unfortunately, not everyone can have a hard exoskeleton or shell that protects them from common everyday occurrences.
Quite tragic.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
So-
If you don't mind, the Chancellor will be here in a moment, and then we will continue on. He wanted to speak with you for a minute, if that's all right.
Yes.
You're not. Why are you staring at me like that?
She does that.
What have I done? I've only tried to help you and provide you
Listen-
with gold and work.
And I appreciate it, but we were just attacked by invisible stalkers, so no one is above suspicion right now.
She looks at almost everyone like that. That is her resting face.
Let me ask you a question that may alleviate your fears. Can you see me?
How dare.
Yes.
Then I am obviously not an invisible stalker.
No, but invisible stalkers are summoned.
I'm sitting at a table.
You might not have been an hour ago. Listen, I'm not saying you did it. I'm just saying we were just attacked by invisible stalkers. No one is above suspicion right now.
Where were you an hour ago?
I was in my office. Why am I the target of your ire? I don't.
You're not.
They're full on grilling this guy, going, "Where were you at this time?" I love it.
As you're grilling him,
Really,
and he's
it's not you. Sully looks at everyone like this.
it's disconcerting. She's got a very serious stare.
It is one of her
Familiar
finest
almost,
qualities.
but it's a serious stare. What?
So the Chancellor,
The Chancellor comes in right as you say that.
very suspicious.
Chancellor Alacritos is like,
Uh-huh.
oh yes, hello. I heard you had
Hello.
issues. Oh, hi. Hello. You had issues at the Life Dome.
We had invisible
Simply that.
stalkers at the Life Dome.
Invisible stalkers. That's
After the pool exploded.
well, you obviously handled yourself with aplomb, and are quite capable of defending yourself. And I know you've all been interested in membership with the Allegiance of All Sight, and well, with this successful protection of the Life Dome and the dispatching of those creatures, I want to offer you official membership in the Allegiance if you're interested.
What are the benefits of membership?
Oh, well, you get these really cool badges, and he places like 5 badges down on there.
Mhm.
That right there shows your membership. You can present it to anyone or other members of the organization to prove your yes, Snaggle?
Just grab them.
Just-
To prove your alliance with the Allegiance of All Sight and our mission of trying to better Ank'Harel and Maquette through discovering the necessities and the hidden mysteries of our past, so we don't fall victim to the same dangers that they did. You also get this really stylish Allegiance of All Sight outfit, and he points to Prolix Yusuf sitting there, and it's like it's just these like gray and silver kind of like regal robes that he's wearing. It's like you
Wow.
can have, you get those too, and he pulls out a pack, and like there's 5 of them in there for you if you want to take them. And as long as you're in the city, you can show your badge at any lodging within modest. You can't go to the VIP, suites of some of the really nice places. I can't even afford that. But if you show that, you'll be provided with lodging anywhere in the city. No charge. We cover all costs.
Snacks is thinking. I just look at
Do we
Sully.
have to wear the robes?
I mean, they're cool. Well, why wouldn't you want to?
I don't do uniforms.
Sully does not do uniforms. Not even when we worked at Java Nice Day.
Okay. this is not the exact response I was expecting or hoping for.
I do like uniforms, though. I could take Sully's as an extra.
Fair enough. I mean, if you need to receive a replacement, if they're lost or damaged, they are only 10 gold at the Allegiance Volsite Commissary. If you want to replace your badge, if you happen to lose it or it's destroyed in the furthering of your duties, it could be replaced as well. They're made of precious metals and some fine gems, so they aren't exactly cheap to replace. But if you can.
Do we have to have our badges visible at all times?
No. You just have them with you so you can show them. You could leave them in a safe place if you wish. Yes, just like that. Thank you. Small one.
Do these badges allow us access into the Undercity once you guys find the entrance?
Well, it's not like you're part of the team now, so if we have a job for you going down there, then yeah, you'll be able to access it like that.
Do we get one of those sweet crystal keys?
No, that's different. That's not, he's that. No.
Probably a wise decision.
And he looks at you, goes, and I know the urge because I have it myself. Do not try to blow up the Life Dome. It would be great. Look, I have dreamt about the shards of the glass of the dome exploding out in a shower, almost like a firework lit by the sunset and the rose-colored sky. It would be beautiful.
Because he's a goblin too, right?
Yeah,
he is.
He is.
That's right, yeah.
But be a better goblin. It's important that the Life Dome stay where it is. There are many other things you can explode all around the city.
We
Just
are
don't get caught.
heroes, after all.
I feel like
The
there's.
guard-
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the guards already told me I couldn't.
Right, you can't. There.
No,
And I
around
said-
the city.
Don't get. Of course, the guards say that. Why do you think I have a lab where I can blow things up anytime I want to?
Is it sanctioned blowing up area?
Yes.
Exactly. Look,
Fuck the police.
Wait, if I work for you, can I make sanctioned areas?
you'll work here long enough, I can make that happen. Look, every so often we have to redesign parts of the city. How do you think they get cleared? The areas get cleared, huh?
Boom.
Exactly. Big bada boom. Exactly. So, relax. Stay away from the Life Dome. All right. And welcome to the Allegiance, if you accept. I haven't heard an exception yet. I'm just waiting because I kind of go out on here limb. You guys do good work. I'm inviting you. I kind of expect you guys to
Thank
kind of
you.
jump on it.
Wait, you
Yeah,
don't want us to go to the Life Dome anymore?
We don't need the Life Dome was a dud. If you guys weren't able to find anything at the time that you were there, I believe it was a trick. The information was
be-
spotty.
And a way to get down there, but we would need a capsule that is very pressure resistant in order to send people down to the very depths.
Look, now that you're almost members, I can tell you a little bit more about some of the things we're dealing with. There is another organization in the city called the Sentinels of Memory. They are our opposite. They think that the city below us is a prison for a great evil. And that's why it was buried below. And that if we uncover the mysteries of the city below us, that we will release this great evil into the world.
Wasn't that organization tied to the consortium of the Vermilion Dream?
Exactly. Someone's been paying attention. And so we believe that our organization has been infiltrated by agents of both organizations. And so we believe, or at least I believe, that those stalkers were summoned to throw us off the trail. They created the story. They sent the stalkers, and they expected that if the people who were killed there, it would create a pall over the entire the entire investigation, and we'd have to stop and investigate, do all this other stuff. So
Does sound like a hassle.
Well, yeah, it would be. Dead people are difficult to get past in the public eye, especially when they
Bad for
die.
business.
Well, no, bad for them first because it's terrible for anyone to have to go through that, especially without the
Sure.
proper resurrection magics available or resources. Because death isn't painless. Every goblin will tell you that. Explosives aren't painless either, and well, if they can shut us down, then they succeed. And I refuse to let us be shut down. So
Why don't we go shut them down?
I very
Because-
much dislike the consortium of the Vermilion Dream.
good. That is positive. It's a good thing.
I would like to insight check both of them. I just
Yes,
want to
you-
get.
Untrustworthy person.
Listen.
Untrusting person.
I
Yes.
just want to get like a general vibe. Like, do I trust them? Do I think that they're telling the truth? Kind of thing.
Okay. Roll 1 for Yusef Prolix.
For Yusuf, that's a 10.
Sure. Roll
Eh.
1 for Chancellor Alacritus.
Lactose. That's a
Lactose
13.
13. They
Oh wait,
both
no,
seem-
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. That was a history check. Insight. Same thing. It's a 13.
Yeah. They seem to be telling the truth. You can't tell. I mean, it's hard. They're hard to read.
Yeah.
They seem generally, honest, forthright.
More trustworthy than your average goblin.
Mm, yes.
I will take a badge.
Glass
Here you
will
go.
take one as soon as Sully reaches for one. Whoop.
Here you go. Because I took them all.
Oh, you
Oh
took
yeah,
all.
he did.
And,
I will take a badge from Snaggletooth then.
And Glass will get one of the robes.
Mhm. It's very stylish.
How do I look?
Oh, you look regal. Positively regal.
Does match the fashion of the city?
No.
Not at all.
No, these are professor robes. They're at least two styles out of fashion, like 2 steps out. And they are fine material, well made, almost gaudy in like the types of like multiple fabrics and patterns, and it's all
yeah.
silvers and
Mhm.
blues. It's definitely well made and nice, but you do
Okay.
stand out wearing it.
I get it, but I put leather patches on my elbows. I don't know.
Oh, you need a little tweed too.
Yeah,
Add
yeah,
a little tweed
exactly.
into it. Patch. Yeah. Okay.
Little
Okay.
tweed,
Yeah.
smell patches. It'll be fine.
Yeah. You just need one of those nice big curved pipes, and a leather bound journal to read. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Right there. Yeah,
Got it.
Got it right there. All right. Well, wonderful. I don't have any work for you right now, but myself or Yusuf will come to you when we have another job. And welcome one and all to the Allegiance of Allsight. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna go blow some things up because it's what I do. So no,
I just follow him.
he turns around and is like, Snaggletooth, I need my private time. It's private explosive time.
I need your private time.
Whoa.
No,
Whoa.
No. Damn.
no. Go rest. You've had a trying day. It takes a lot of energy not to blow up the Life Dome. I know.
All right, then. I guess we'll go see how these matches work.
So he walks out. Yusef is like, so okay, you guys are good, and if you need anything, I'll be here or contact you. So take your time, rest, relax, recover from those horrible visible stalkers. I'll start doing some research on them, like who here has the ability to summon them.
All right.
It's a skill. I believe it was taught here at the university at one there's a class at one time a few years back.
If you are looking at specific people who might have had a grudge against us and or specifically the city, Alosia from the Consortium of Vermilion Dreams might be a good start. She did have access to higher level magics.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for pointing that out, and I'll yeah, thank you.
Of course.
Have a wonderful rest of your day. Try not to die or anything.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
As we leave, I'll lean over to Sully. Be like, Sully, how do you think I look in these robes?
You don't look bad, but I don't
How do they
think it's your
compare
style either.
to the farmer's overalls or the post office uniform?
Personally, I think the overalls are my favorite.
Interesting. I will make note of this. Also, how do you think our acquaintances are doing? The other group.
Oh, I mean, I could reach out.
It has been some time since we have checked in with them.
Yeah, let me do that. I will cast sending to AO.
Okay. What do you say?
I'm like, hey, it's Sully. How are you guys doing? Any updates? We just got attacked by some invisible stalkers. Keep an eye out. Stay safe. That's 25.
24. Yeah, you're good.
24. Oh, okay.
Well done. All right. After a few minutes, you hear the familiar voice of Ao. We're doing fine. Guarding merchant stalls and nothing truly exciting or heroic, but it pays. I see you're still having all the fun and luck. Hopefully we'll catch up with you soon. Stay safe.
They're fine.
That is good to hear.
Yeah, I guess they're just doing some like odd jobs and stuff right now. So
I understand. We have done that before.
yeah. But I'm wet and I am tired. Let's go back to the hotel.
Yes. Hold on. Andy was going to teach me how to make Marquesian coffee at the hotel later today, so we should get return.
That's right. Sunny, thoughts? How are you feeling?
I would prefer to just relax a little bit, otherwise I'm going to start seeing things all over again.
Okay, yeah, let's go back to the hotel.
Let's relax.
Once we get back to the hotel, Sully, I need to talk with you.
Okay.
Snag breaks off pretty much right before we reach the hotel.
Of course he does.
What are you doing, Stags?
He's just gonna go see if that badge, offers any discount at Bell's Taco.
You make it to the Bell's Taco stand. It's gaudily colored as always. It's like purples and yellows and reds.
Yep.
Big, like wide splotches of color for no particular reason. People in horrible, ugly uniforms. They're basically robes. They're the same color. And they're like, "Hey, so what? You what?
I got one of these.
Oh, that's pretty.
Do I get
that's pretty.
Like a discount?
Oh, let me ask my manager. He'll be. Hold on 1 second. Can I hold it, please, so I can show him?
Get a good look at his name tag.
It says dog.
Edward. Yep. All right. Here you go.
Thank you. Guys, he's looking at it. He turns, walks back into the back behind like this curtain. And you see him. I don't know what this goblin's talking. Have you ever seen something like this, boss? I had never seen that. It's pretty though. It's really pretty. I can't. Oh, okay. Really? All right. Sure. Uh-huh. No. Okay. Comes back out. Hands it back to you.
Thank you.
Yes, we have an agreement with the organization that badge represents. You get whatever it is you want, as much as you want, for the low price of 1 silver.
Dang! All right.
Oh no.
Give me.
Would you like the most extreme, awesome, kick 'em up, Bell's Taco combo?
2 of those, yeah.
It's a wrap
Okay.
crunch.
To the extreme. It is
Extreme.
right. It is a shell wrapped in beans with crushed other cookie things on the outside, seasoned with like this powder stuff that's real tasty for some people, and then all kinds of other stuff is stuffed inside it, and it's rolled together, and then we deep fry it, and then we cover it in more stuff, and then we grill cheese it.
Sounds like the perfect meal.
I do have to say that the Marquesian Surgeon General does say that these are very bad for your health and could be problematic for your gastrointestinal tract. Do you agree? Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine. How many did you want?
Give me 2 of them.
Okay, here you go,
Actually,
sir.
make it 3.
Okay, and he hands you like a box, and it's just full of stuff, and then it has that wrapped in this like gaudy, to the extreme exclamation point on it, and he hands it to you.
All right.
To the extreme, dude. I hope you enjoy it.
To the extreme.
Come back and see us again if you survive.
Yeah, and I'll also get a Bell Taco hat.
Of course. Here, I'll give you my own. It is dirty. It's got like grease caked into it. It's
Perfect.
It's just like a bell with a taco across it. So
nice.
It's all,
Perfect.
Good luck, dude.
Good luck.
Same to you. And
Right.
I'm gonna go find Sonny.
All right, so you guys are back. You guys are back at the top floor of the low rent casino next to the really nice casino. You're welcomed in. What do you do?
Food and a drink to go. Do they have a bar open?
It's always it's a buffet always at all times.
Perfect, as a casino should be. All right, Sonny's gonna go get some food and some drinks and reflect on the day's events of these horrible invisible creatures, and he still thinks that there might be one in this very room. So he's looking around nervously.
Perception.
If somebody drops something, he's like, huh. It is a 9.
Andy drops a plate and it shatters, and when it does, it's one of those kind of like it's one of those plates that when it shatters, little bits just fly everywhere. So you hear the loud noise, and then you hear noises all around you. They're everywhere, Sonny.
He's heavy breathing and holding his plate paused, kind of scared, afraid to move, looking around, going, "It's okay."
Oh, hey, sorry, dude. Hi, Andy. Remember?
It's just you. Hey, Andy.
I dropped a plate. Sorry.
You dropped the plate. Oh, Oh, you dropped the plate.
Anything get on you? The shards went
No,
everywhere.
no. Here. Let me help you get that up. He sets his plate down and starts up getting the pieces, and he's looking under tables.
Okay, you and Andy clean up. What's Sully and Glass doing?
So Sully mentioned she wanted a nap.
Mhm.
So we're
A
in
nap.
our room,
Okay.
and Glass says, Sully, I have concerns.
I also have a lot of concerns, but what are yours?
I think I know something about the invisible stalkers, but I didn't want to say anything and concern the others.
Okay.
I think they were able to find us because of you.
What? What do you mean because of me?
I do not know much about invisible stalkers, but I believe that you have a baby invisible stalker latched onto your skull, and therefore since we were attacked by two, perhaps the parents came looking for it.
Okay. What made you think this?
Well, when you woke up
Why?
this morning, the imprint on your pillow was not the shape of your skull. Therefore, there must be an invisible stalker baby latched onto it. And I reach forward for her head.
Oh, nope. Yeah, Sully backs up.
I wasn't sure if you had picked up another pet, like Borangor, but Borangor, I believe, is an orphan. I do not believe mimics take care of their young, unlike it would seem invisible stalkers.
Yeah. Can guarantee you I don't have an invisible stalker on my head.
Then what is wrong with your head? Is it an invisible tumor? Are you going to die? You are so fleshy and fragile and weak.
No, Glass. I'm fine. I'm gonna show you something, but you have to swear that you will not tell a single soul.
I will not tell a single soul.
Okay, that means no Sunny, no Snaggletooth, neither one of the Daryls.
I do not believe the Daryls have souls.
Just to cover our bases, nobody.
I see. Yes.
Okay, just
You have no idea how excited I was to cook up this
Crack the
theory
case.
in my head over the past week.
oh man, I love it. I will. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Sunny will stand up because I'm assuming we're sitting like in chairs or on the bed or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
And she reaches up and she like puts her like she's wearing a circlet, but there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
And she lifts it off,
Mm-hmm.
and an entire appearance changes. Before you see a orange tiefling, where her skin is like, it's like a sunset orange, but at her
Oh.
elbows and like
Mhm.
her knees, it starts to gradient and ombre into yellow, and at her
Ooh.
fingertips, it's like a very pale yellow.
Mm-hmm.
She has let me just pull up my reference for her other. Yeah, where is it? Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Wait. I waited a whole week to reveal my theory.
Yeah.
I love
So
that theory.
yeah, it's phenomenal. So her features look the same, like same
Mhm.
facial
Same
structure.
bone structure.
Yeah. Her eyes, instead of having the whites, the whites of her eyes are all black, and it's like a glowing orange.
Ooh.
And then she has two sweeping horns that kind of like sit a little further back on her head and sweep back, that start like yellowish at her skull, and then they go darker orange. Hair is still red, all of that's still the same. It's literally just skin, horns, eyes, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a tiefling.
I see.
Yeah. I not to go into like a tale of woe, but my mom cheated on her husband, and had me with my father, Lord Alden. Is that my dad's
Is that
name?
the one I wrote a letter to?
Yeah, that's my biological father.
I see.
As they were like separated, right? Because my mom cheated. My biological father went back to Rexentrum. And then my
Is that why
dad.
you went to jail in Rexingtrum?
No, I went to jail in Rexentrum because I was in college and stupid.
I see.
Yeah. But my papa, my non-biological father, has no idea that I'm not his and I'm not human.
So you have been wearing this circlet since you were a baby.
I didn't know I was. My mom worked with one of the wizards in Nicodranus to create this. And now you see there's like this, it's like a simple silver band circlet. This is a circlet that's been enchanted to give me a human appearance. The human appearance was like magically altered to change with me as I grew, just to make me look human, not like change anything about any of this besides everything that made me me. And a couple times in my childhood, I found out about the circlet because I mean, you can't wear something on your head and not know it's there, right?
Yes. That makes sense.
Yeah, and when I found out the times that I did, I know of at least 6 times that I did, she erased my memory and rewrote.
I will put my hand on your shoulder. Missing memories are difficult to deal with. I understand.
Yeah, I know you do. And I still don't have some of those memories, but when my father, my biological father, found out, he basically threatened my mom and told her that if she didn't allow me to come live with him, then he would tell my papa everything. So I left and haven't been back since.
I see. Since you have not been at home, why do you still wear the circlet?
Well, when my father took me to Rexentrum, a lot of it was just I didn't know anything else, so I wore the circlet. And my stepmom, Effie, actually kind of really helped me with that and made me comfortable with this. But when my brother went missing and I wanted to go look for him, my agreement with my father was that because I'm a noble's kid and, you know, we get kidnapped from time to time, that I would go in my human appearance to make it less, to make the connection between me and my dad less apparent. So.
I will not allow you to be kidnapped.
Thanks, Glass.
And
But
if
yeah,
something
so-
happened in which I was unable to prevent your kidnapping, I would attempt to rescue you.
Thanks, Glass. I'd do the same. I wouldn't let anybody kidnap you.
I do not think anyone wishes to kidnap me.
You never know. You're an automaton, and you're kind of like super rare, and I'd imagine super valuable and priceless.
You are also priceless. Is that not something that is said about souls and life? It is priceless.
Not everybody feels that way, unfortunately.
I see. Noted.
But yeah, so this is me.
I see. It is a good look.
Thanks. But yeah, so that the horns are why my pillow head shape was different, not an invisible baby stalker.
This makes sense now.
Yeah.
I thought the parents had gotten mad that you had taken their baby.
I mean, it was a valid theory. I definitely did not think that, but very creative.
It is what my logic processors deduced. But seeing as how it is not an invisible stalker baby, just invisible disguised horns, this makes more sense. Although, if you needed a quick disguise, you could always take off your circlet and people would not know.
That's very true. I could do like, oh yeah, I just disguised self. You know, made myself look like a tiefling.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like if somebody looked at my face close enough, they'd be able to tell that it was me. Because, like, my face doesn't change. It's just literally everything else.
I was once told that makeup is like witchcraft.
I've heard that. I've heard that. That's true.
Contouring?
If the men learn we can shapeshift.
Shapeshift! They'll tell the church!
Listen, I love that. Men love nostrils. But yes, so yeah, that's that. So I'm just gonna put this back on now.
Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. And I know I should have told you sooner, but it's not something I like to talk about.
Understandable.
Because, like, when you are something totally different, people want to know why, and then you have to explain, and then it's like...
You might
But
not
yeah.
have to explain to certain people. I do not think Snaggletooth would question it much.
Yeah, I don't think you'd probably even really notice. the
Speaking of
difference.
which, who in this party do you distrust?
Snaggletooth. Like, Sunny, yeah, I'm growing to trust him. I think he's pretty reliable, but I don't trust Snaggletooth for a second.
I trust him with specific things.
I trust him to blow stuff up, and that's about it.
There are a few other things I trust him with, but regardless, I am glad you have told me. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go take a hot bath now. Yeah, okay, bye.
I will go
Bathroom.
downstairs to learn coffee from Andy.
And as you go downstairs, you pass Snaggletooth heading upstairs.
Yeah, Snaggletooth's wearing the robe. He still has the Taco Bell hat on, but all the stuff, the Bell Taco.
Bell's Taco.
Sorry, Bell's Tacos hat on, and then, but he still has all the stuff stuffed under the robe because he knows he's not allowed to bring it in there.
Uh-huh, yep.
So you see him running up with all of that, especially the hat, which is dirty and disgusting and looks like it's old and covered in just Bell's taco grease.
I will say I would avoid the balcony. You might get found out. I'll keep walking.
How'd you know? Just shoot. Gotta get to my room.
you make it up to your room, no problem. I believe Sunny is probably up there, cowering from all the dark corners.
There's a little bit of cowering. He's just sitting there looking at everything, kind of dry-mouthed and looking.
This is what you find, Snaggle.
What's wrong?
How do we know they're not in here with us?
Well,
The stalkers.
taco and they won't be for
Look.
long.
Yeah, exactly. I know how we can tell. I just take a taco out and put it on the table. Just watch
Sunny
it for a little while.
Sunny leans in intently, watching the taco and looking around.
Yeah, this is the extreme grilled cheese gordita, mix up gordito crush, super steak crunch, max plus
all the
Wrap.
things with the sauce.
wrap. Yes.
And he steps away for about 5 seconds, then just goes and dives on the taco. See, it's impossible to resist.
I see your point, Snaggle, but like, what if they were on the other side of the room? You could have gotten to it faster than them.
Right here, got you one too, and the third one. Just put that one in like the middle of the room and just sit there watching and eating.
Oh, heroic God!
They are, for lack of a better word, extreme.
Oh.
Extreme. Okay.
Extreme. So many flavors assaulting your consciousness, your gastrointestinal tract, your sanity.
Yeah, I had to sign a release to get these.
The porch flower pots are not ready for us. Yeah. Nice.
So you enjoy them. They are filling in their own right. You
Okay,
eat that and you feel like you don't. It's like eating a good berry. You don't need anything else for the week.
I feel like Sunny would calm down a little bit, especially if the other one hasn't been eaten in the whole time that we're eating.
Mhm.
Be like, okay, yep.
But now I need wisdom saving throws from both of you.
Wisdom?
I think
Yes.
Oh,
I think it's okay. We're fine.
Interesting.
Oh no,
How is wisdom not a saving throw for a monk?
I got a 5.
You got a 5. Snaggletooth.
No.
9. Wait,
10.
hold on. Is this something I can still mind? Wait, I didn't have that ready. Okay.
You didn't. Just stillness of mind.
Stillness of mind.
Let me see.
I think it's a charm effect or something.
Oh. Yes, you do. Your piety monk powers resist this effect.
Yes.
And that's why Sunny
Sunny.
dives on the last taco and devours it before you.
It's mine. They're not here. It's mine. And he dives for it. And he just starts going for it. And just
Well, see, hey, that's mine.
no, it's mine. I imagine there'd be a wrestling match and a fighting for it. Taco pieces flying.
See, I'm
everywhere.
imagining more of a Lady in the Tramp moment where they're just eating each side.
No.
But they're up and they meet in the middle.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a dragonborn snout and goblin teeth meet.
Oh my god, that's amazing. All right.
Uh,
So you guys end up both on the floor, covered in extreme taco leavings. And you're safe. You're full. You don't need any more.
He's laying there on his back going, I don't care if they're here, they can kill me.
And that's when the first of the con saves begin.
Oh no. All right, come on, Sonny.
Let's hope your last rolls were the low rolls you needed. Uh-oh.
I got an 8.
10.
10. Okay. Snaggletooth, you're fine. Sunny,
You're not fine.
your
Yep.
belly is just rumbling, man. You remember this feeling? The siren call of the flower pot? It's just you think you might want to start moving towards the bathroom now?
I call dibs. As he starts
You're
like
starting
trying
to
to
sweat.
crawl away. Yeah,
You're getting the sweats.
Oh, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Go ahead.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm going in first, man.
Just gonna relax.
All right. You guys hear a little bit of this through the walls. Something's wrong next door.
Look, Sully's in the tub and I'm learning how to make coffee downstairs. I think we're
that's
fine.
true. Yeah.
We're
All
not
right, so
bothered.
as your bellies are tested by the extreme gordito taco whatever mess, we go downstairs where Andy is teaching Glass Cannon how to make their special coffee.
Keys and coffee.
Okay, so this is what we do. Okay, we have to make sure
Us taking notes.
that we use 6 times the amount of beans for a normal cup that you would do for like weaker coffees that, Emonians like to drink, that weak watered down crap. And then you have to let it boil over to a point where it distills even further. Okay. Once it's at a very sludge-like composition, that's when you re-add in a second coffee mix over here that we're brewing separately. This has been decanted properly. Once you mix the two together and agitate fully, it reconstitutes the original distilled coffee into a lovely Marquesian coffee. Now, because there is 7 times the caffeine and bean content in each one of these, we only serve them in a small cup. without cream or anything. Now, some people like to, cut it with a little bit of cream or sugar. Don't do that. You ruin the flavor, the taste, the texture, even of this coffee. And so he hands you a small cup. Now, I know you said you don't actually imbibe things like this, but do you not have taste receptors or anything so that you can understand? Can you analyze the flavor?
I
Is that
have
something?
olfactory sensors. I do not have taste receptors.
Okay. Well, then the smell. You can register the smell and see how
like wafting and like observing how the liquid moves, the consistency, the color. Yeah. Just
if you can it takes more. Like, that's the thing. We charge so much for Marquesian coffee because it is a time intensive process, which results in the best coffee in the world.
I see. Fascinating. Thank you very much for sharing this process with me.
Now, I wouldn't recommend it with just any beans. We use specially grown Marquesian beans that are grown here in our country, in some of the coastal regions where there's enough moisture for the bean to grow. The heat is not nearly as high. But I'm sure if you had to, you could probably use lesser quality beans. The tal'dorei styles. Some of the Whitestone beans are real weak. I wouldn't touch those myself, but it's a snowy region. They don't have the same growing period that we have.
I am more accustomed to brewing coffee with wild mount style coffee bean.
Oh, see, now those have a very earthy, rich flavor to them. The aroma is quite nice. It's still steps below anything from Marquette, but that's not bad. That's not bad. I hear the beans around Jagao are probably the best.
Yes, that is where I have worked at a coffee shop, the Java Nice Day.
Oh, I've heard of that place. People that come and drink coffee here, I've actually had people mention that, the only place that you can get a good cup of coffee outside of Ank'Harel is in Jagao. And they mentioned your place. So that's good to hear. It's nice to know that there's coffee aficionados everywhere.
Yes, perhaps we shall, in exchange for you teaching me how to make this coffee, we will get you some Jagao coffee. I know Grinder is around here somewhere. He makes a very good cup.
Happy grounding noises from upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I could share it with you, and I hope that you've learned something.
Yes, thank
Do
you
you have
very
any
much.
other questions?
No, I believe this will be all. I will take this cutlass that we have brewed to my friend.
Wonderful. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. I'll take it up for Sully, so Sully can have some coffee in her bath.
Okay.
And hear terrible noises from next door, probably.
That's when we come to the
worst
second
noises.
round of con saves. Snaggletooth, roll your con. Sunny, roll your con.
11?
11. Okay. You're holding your own. It's a little bit of a rumbly tummy, but you're holding your own. Sunny?
Nat 1 for 6.
The sounds that escape the bathroom near you, Snaggletooth, give you disadvantage on your own con save.
Oh no.
Give me that one as well. It's just such a disturbing the aroma that comes out.
You hear
from
the like gurgling and the splattering and the all of the
Okay.
above.
So your belly starts to rumble. I'm not saying
I can handle this.
I can handle.
You start to get the sweats too, huh?
yeah. That's your first fail. It's the second fail that gets you.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk out to the hall.
No.
The hall. Okay.
The hall there.
Yeah.
Hey, Glass! Wouldn't
Yes.
happen to be used in the restroom, would you? Of course you wouldn't.
Sully is taking a bath.
You wouldn't need it. So I was taking a bath, huh? That's great.
Yes, I do not use
Hey, if
the
she's-
restroom facilities,
I just
as I
start
have
knocking
no
on
need.
random doors.
If she's taking a bath,
There are no other doors on the top floor, but
No,
you
it's
do
just
remember
us two.
there are rooms downstairs.
All right.
If she's taking a bath, it means she doesn't need the toilet. It's fine.
Except Snaggletooth knows Sully. That's the only problem.
there's that.
I'd probably end up dead. So yeah, I'm just gonna go downstairs and start tormenting random patrons.
You actually
Bring his restroom.
you actually find a room downstairs that was being cleaned, and they didn't close the door completely.
Oh.
I'll just go in.
All right, so I will not torture you guys with any more of the poop
Yeah, poopcalypse.
A poop.
Yeah, Poopcalypse 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Part 3.
Part 3. Yeah.
No, but yes, once that is found, I'll meet up with him when we're done, and then
Sully, how was your bath? I believe the boys are having gastrointestinal distress.
Yeah, no, it was good. Again, didn't that just happen like last night? Like, did they not learn their
night
lesson?
before last, but yes.
Jeez. How you did you did something with coffee, right? How was that? Did you have fun?
I learned, here are my notes, and there is like meticulous notes and like diagrams or drawings on how to brew the perfect cup of Marquesian coffee.
Yeah.
Here is a
that's
glass for
pretty cool.
you.
Oh, hey, thanks. You don't have to like give me stuff and all the time, right? Like I appreciate it when you do, but like you don't
I
have
thought that
to.
is what friends did for each other.
Yeah, but I know like when we were living together, like you would do, like the dishes and stuff.
You hate
like,
doing the dishes.
I do, but like you don't have to. Like
When would the dishes get done?
well, I would do them. Like
But you dislike the dishes.
yeah, but I mean sometimes we have to do stuff we dislike. That's part of
But I
being
do not
alive.
mind the dishes.
Okay, class. Thank you for the coffee.
Yes, we made it when he was instructing me, and I cannot drink it, so I thought of you.
Very true. It's very true. Thank you. It tastes phenomenal. Like this is really fucking good coffee.
I'd like to think that it's at this point that the horrible smell next door, if you had an open window, would start wafting that way.
It's just a hint.
Just a hint.
Prestidigitation.
When you know something, when
Every
something's
time,
wrong,
yeah.
Just prestidigitate the air.
I just like bring my coffee up to my nose.
it is exquisite. It's one of those coffees that you just sip, and it's all you really need. It's a wonderful little coffee.
I'll just close the curtains
cream,
and
no
prestidigitate them to smell like roses or something, so that when it's filtered a little bit.
All right. After a little while, Sunny and Snaggletooth both emerge from their
10
respective
pounds
tortures.
Sonny's gonna look like you force marched him around the entire perimeter of the city, covered in sweat, drooping, and just sad. Everything's sad.
Snaggletooth just comes out. Normal.
Hi.
Are you alright?
Doesn't say anything, just looks at you and shakes his head. No.
Do you need some drink or something?
I don't know. What do I need, Snaggle? What do I need?
Maybe a new hat?
Yes, a new hat.
Will that make you feel better?
No,
He
Need a
hands
new
you the
hat.
hat, and the smell
I was gonna say.
of Bell's tacos
Oh,
instantly nauseates you.
oh. Nope.
No hat. Alright.
I think I'm gonna take a walk outside.
That's a good idea. I'll go with you.
No tacos of bells.
All right. We'll find something else to eat.
I hear them leave, and I go prestidigitate their room.
Thank you. You're a scholar and a saint.
It takes quite a bit of prestidigitation. You're in there for a little while.
Yeah.
But all of this cleaning,
I know. I was like, I feel compelled to clean the room.
all of this cleaning, roll me a wisdom saving.
Oh no. Wisdom saving throw? Wisdom check? Okay. Yeah, if I can move my mouse, gosh. Okay, there we go. 10.
Okay. So you're doing your cleaning duty. It brings back some memories of things that you were charged to do. But then you kind of hit a new memory, one that stops you in your tracks, something you haven't seen yet before. You are in a very opulent manor of some sort. Servants are running around. You are currently dressed in the same uniform as the servants. They are humanoid. You are you. And you see that because when you are doing certain routines, you notice that your hands are your hands. They just they have less of the repairs that you have now. And so you know it was a very early time for you in your existence. And you receive a command. You see it register on your optical sensors. It is a magically sent command, and immediately the calming colors of your optical sensors turn deep red. You feel all of the combat subroutines activate. Some you're not even sure what they are. And you head directly through 2 large mahogany doors. You push through them, and you hear, you see a well-dressed older man, looking at scrolls and parchments, sitting in front with his back turned to like a large glass window. It's a library type office, and he's just reading away in a language that you know is not the same as the one that is primary to you. And you burn him to a crisp where he stands. And then you turn and you wipe out the entire manor of all living things. And then you wake up to the smell of the room that you're cleaning. Just cleaning away.
I immediately stop. And I check the room a little bit for scorch marks or burn marks.
You've never seen this building before. You don't, I mean, not the one you're in, but the one from your memory. Never seen it before. No recognition of the uniforms, the people, the place, or the command, or the codes you were receiving.
Okay. And I think seeing none of that just stops cleaning. Whatever process was mid is just stopped. And then I walk out, close the door, and I walk into my room with Sully, and I said, actually, I do not think I should do any more dishes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's
or
totally
any cleaning
fine.
of any kind, for that matter. Ever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to clean if you don't want to.
I do not.
Okay. Are you okay?
I am fine.
Okay.
Would you like to insight that, Sully?
Yes.
Or do you even need to insight that?
No, I think Sully definitely believes that Glass themselves is fine, but
Glass is like, oh, I was fine. Physically.
Yeah.
Those people
Yeah.
were not.
yeah, I think Sully would insight that.
Okay.
Natural 20 for 23.
How is Glass Cannon feeling right now? I mean, obviously Sully's been with Glass long enough that she can read
Yes.
the micro movements of your form.
Glass is very concerned about cleaning into herself into a murderous frenzy and killing all of her friends.
Okay.
I don't know if you get that specific vibes, but Glass is very
No.
concerned about
Very concerned.
your well-being and the well-being of the other of you know, the other people's well-being as Glass is
Okay.
concerned. Like, Glass is fine, other people were not.
Okay. Sully is going to take Glass's hand and like just very, gently guide them and sit on like the edge of the bed with them. Be like, you don't seem okay. Do you want to talk about it?
Well, I am fine at present. I did unlock another memory, though.
Okay. From your current state, I'm going to say it wasn't a good one.
Well, I don't know if all of those people were good or bad.
Okay.
Let
Do
me sketch
you-
it out for you. And I think
Okay.
it's gonna be a comic book-like sequence.
Mhm.
Like, just like cleaning and like, staff in the background, like in like one panel. And then the next panel has got like all the rest of the panels have a red haze. Like the other one probably has like a blue haze, and then there's like a red haze over the rest of the panels, and it's just like the doors opening and the person like reading books, and then it's like the next panel is like just flames engulfing them in like the skeleton outline, and
Okay.
then the bottom panel is just everybody else dead on the floor or in the process of being killed from Glass's perspective.
Perspective. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Sully's probably like, okay. just puts it down. Okay. So a long time ago, it looks like someone activated you and made you kill a bunch of people.
I was doing my normal cleaning subroutines. Everything was fine, and then I got a set of orders magically sent. I did not recognize them. It is fuzzy. Or I
You
do
do
not.
not recognize them. You did at the
Oh,
time.
I did recognize them at the time, but I do not at present or currently. It is odd. And then I killed the, I'm assuming, Lord of the Manor first, and then wiped out the rest of the entire household. I'm
Okay.
assuming to leave no witnesses.
Probably. I will say it's probably a good thing that you didn't recognize that command at this present time, which means if a command like that comes through, it can't happen again. So
Bass just sits uncomfortably.
yeah. So that's good.
I wonder if it happened because I had been cleaning for a certain amount of time, or if it was someone sending an order.
Are you thinking that? Or are you
Yes.
asking it out loud?
Both.
Okay. In thinking that, you find you now have access to new memory blocks that
Oh.
have been previously locked or unaccessible. In these blocks, you find that you were.
Both, baby.
Oh, Tessa's like, but I want to take notes.
Gotta take notes.
In this particular memory block that is now accessed, you find that you were created initially as a diplomatic gift for Eorzean politicians to give as a thank you for finalizing the deal kind of thing. And that there were a large set of subroutines depending upon a command set. You're seeing all this and like it's like a a git, like that you can, going through lines code, you could see it all. It's like
Yeah.
you're looking at some of your main programming, but it's stuff that's ancillary now, and it's not part of your operating system. It's not really even connected. It's not really part of what you are at this time. And it shows that upon receiving a certain code, you would enter a particular type of command string. It's like order 66. And that there it was called the code is named care and culling for this. And you do know that you have run up against those words before. You don't have access to it, but that is an actual name. Care and culling is something very important. It's a description of something, and now you have a better idea of what it's a description of, but you don't know why you know those.
Okay. I think Glass just, like, as those like says that out loud, just kind of like does like the slump thing, and like eyes change to like whatever loading color, or to the little circle around the rim, and then comes back up. I understand my initial purpose. The codes that I have access to are ancillary and unconnected at this time, which means that is not my current purpose. But I was created initially as a diplomatic gift from the diplomats of Aor to other diplomats, I would assume, of other nations for finalizing deals and treaties and trade routes and such. And there was a care and culling subroutine that, upon receiving a code, would activate, and then I just point at the comic.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It sounds like you were a sleeper agent. You were given to people of importance and activated to kill when it was deemed necessary by a handler.
I see. I dislike that I have the codes still present. They are ancillary and unconnected, but what if I were to hear or see the code again? I would not want to reinitiate.
Well, you did just see it in your memory, and nothing happened.
That is true, but memory is different than current.
Yeah.
I think I should avoid cleaning for a while.
Totally reasonable. I won't let anybody do that to you. I won't let that happen.
Glass just gives you a look that says, "You're so fleshy and weak. Like, how are you going to protect
How are you gonna
me?"
stop it? Yeah.
But doesn't say anything out loud.
Yeah.
But you nat 20
Yeah.
that insight check, so Glass is like, but I'm more
Get that
concerned about
feeling.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, no cleaning for a while. I think that's a good idea.
Yes.
As that sinks in, downstairs, Sunny and Snaggletooth are walking in the fresh air of the Marquesian afternoon.
Oh, I needed that.
The breeze and the shade from a lot of the tarps and whatnot are, the city is a hot city, but it is designed to create airflow and shade in different areas, and that's how it can stay so comfortable. There are waterways that run through certain areas that are specifically designed to have little waterfalls in some areas to add extra moisture to the air, so it feels a little bit more comfortable at times. What do you guys do while you're out walking?
Wander.
Mhm.
Sunny needs to wander.
Snaggle's just following Sunny and just be like, "Where are we going?"
Oh, I think a little over that way. And then over that way. I just need a little bit here, Snaggle.
Of course.
I feel drained. Do you feel drained?
Nope. Perfectly fine.
Did you eat the same food as me?
Are you talking about the Bell Taco Extreme?
Yeah. Like, how
Yeah.
does something make you feel so full but so empty so fast?
That's kind of what I feel like when I blow something up.
It's very wise words.
Snaggletooth,
Maybe
Oh,
it's
go
a
ahead.
marketing ploy.
Snaggletooth, as you're talking to Sunny, you notice that there's definitely someone following you. Clumsily. It's a shorter person wearing dark, mismatched clothing, trying to stay in the shadows and behind people, but is doing a terrible job. But is definitely following you and Sunny.
I want to just kind of like, let's go down this way and head down
Okay.
the alley
Okay.
or something. Get halfway down and
Mm-hmm.
like drag Sunny behind something or something.
Whoa.
You see
Hey, what do we...
the bedraggled figure looking around and following down the alleyway, trying to find you.
Aha! Gotcha!
And you see the hood drop back, and it's Yusef Prolix, and he looks scared and upset, and he's like, "Can you help me?" And that's where we ended this week.
Sonny was about to say, "Did you have the extreme taco too?"
Let's say that's where it. That's where. Did you have the taco too? And Thank you, everyone. I know we're all a little bit tired, so we're going to try and end it as quickly as we could, but still getting the story in. We had some really big revelations tonight. Sunny cannot handle Bell's taco. Sully is hiding things from everyone but Glass Cannon now, and Glass Cannon is a murder maid. So that's kind
I
of
definitely
cool.
pictured a maid uniform, and you're like, yes, the servants' uniforms. It's like, yes, Glass Cannon French maid. Noted. Got it. That's I had a cannon.
There you go. Perfect. French maid murderer right there.
French maid murder bot. Yep.
Hot.
There you go. So I'm thank you, Sully. I'm Deception Check. This is my game, the new batch, playing at Call of Netherdeep. It's been a blast. Thank you very much. Favorite part tonight was Sully finally revealing her a little bit of her story. We have had this from well before we even started the game. Sully was one of the first ones that came to me with her character, and this was something I have been trying to find the right time to drop hints, and it never felt right. But I thought, because Glass has been in the same room so often, that finally would notice a discrepancy.
And then we ran into invisible stalkers, and then Glass was concerned that you
that
took
was
another
an
pet.
amazing trick. I love that so much. I love that Sunny can't eat anything from Bell's Tacos. That's just it. The dice told the story on that one. I was going to let you survive it this time, but that Nat 1 said it's explosive. It's not good. You are hollowed out, my friend, and I hope you survive. Snaggletooth is just a breath of fresh air, and I love giving Lindy little murder bot stories. It's so much fun. Thank you very much. I'm going to pass this to Lindy so she can close out the rest of the campaign. But I lost the session, not campaign. Sorry, didn't end it there.
What an end!
What an end. Cliffhanger. We'll see you next season. But thank you, everyone.
Thank you. We're gonna go in reverse order. So, Sully, how was tonight for our tiefling?
That was awesome. I had a blast. Yes, I very much so really liked being able to reveal that. And Sully has more secrets, but she gave away one of the big ones. So, we'll see what comes of that. I'm Nugatosaurus. I play the tiefling bard, Sully Rupt. my favorite part was I really liked how the college people reacted to my suspicions. They're like, we've done nothing but help you. Like, what the heck? I'm like, yeah, that's what's suspicious. Nobody's been helping us this whole time. So I really liked that. I really liked the murder bot scene. Why did you guys go back to Bel Taco? Like, why? I get it though, because like it's good, awful food. Tonight was just a huge blast. I had a great time. You can find me here on Mondays playing the Tiefling Bard Soul Erupt. You can also find me here every other Tuesday playing Stargate Flames of Hope. Tomorrow's session is up in the air at the moment, as both myself and Deception Check are in the path of Hurricane Idalia. So we're kind of tentatively feeling out what's going to happen tomorrow. You guys will know if we're live, we're live. If we're not, sorry.
If we're not, it's hurricanes.
It's hurricanes. Same thing. I'm normally also in the Wednesday games as well as Call of Cthulhu, but same thing. There's a hurricane coming, so I don't know if I'm gonna be there for that. And yeah, I'm.
If
very
not,
excited
I
for
have a
next week.
great idea for you.
Oh, great! I'm terrified. Okay, it'll be fine. It's just Call of Cthulhu. But yeah, that's me.
Thank you. Snaggletooth and Bell's Taco Addict Blast Cap, how was tonight for you?
Pretty dang good. I had a good time. Definitely the stand-up parts was Murderbot and the big reveal here. It's very interesting. Just saying, Snaggletooth doesn't have any secrets for the party. Okay, super untrustworthy Snaggletooth here. Anyways, you guys have a nice night. I love this game and can't wait for the next week.
Fabulous. Someone who totally doesn't have any secrets. Sunny, how was tonight for you?
Yeah, totally not any. It was great. I liked hearing about Sully's story. It's getting exposed. Oh, yeah, so it was great. And yeah, he's a hollowed out man for Sunny now. But I think the man we ran into in the alleyway might be hollowed out too. Taco strike yet again. It's going to happen eventually. You will all succumb as well. You will all succumb. So yeah, anyways, Shiny Plot 26. We'll see y'all when I see y'all do the work schedules, and we will make this happen. So it's fun. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. And if not Bell's Taco, perhaps Dark Flumps. But who knows? My favorite moments from tonight's game was Sully being like, you don't have to, like, clean, right? You don't have to do dishes, and then Glass leaves the room for 15 minutes, comes back, and is like, I'm never cleaning again. It's just cute. And then, accusing Sully, of course, of having kidnapped a baby. I don't even know if they're, like, life cycles of invisible stalkers, if there are there has to be baby invisible stalkers, right? So just all that speculation. Snaggletooth's interaction with the Bell's Taco employee and being like, here's this badge, and like, do I hand it over? I know I'm not supposed to hand over my pendant, but okay. That was very cute. And of course, the employees' reactions tickled me, and poor Sunny just being so dang jumpy after everything. And of course, the guard at the beginning, when we were actually right. And we're like, no, you can check with, like, the keeper of the Life Dome. He'll totally back us up. And then he did. It was fabulous, and I love it. I'm here for it. You can find us here again next week for more Mondays in Exandria, the new batch. Again, tomorrow, hurricanes. We will be here Wednesday. We just might not have our dear Bobby May Dean, dependent on hurricanes. But we will be playing, which is kind of funny since y'all got like hit by a super major storm on Lake Titicaca last week. Big ol' storm, and now you're shipwrecked basically with DJ Yakumama and a bunch of other people. So yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. But yeah. If we do play Stargate tomorrow, we'll have a guest, and that'll be fun. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until next time, have fun and play games, and we'll catch you later.